And you need that antidote, I got your antidote. You need that antidote, I got your antidote. Bottle of hay, yeah. I'm feeling fine, crack me a Dutch shot, time to unwind, yeah. Kama Sutra in my thoughts, I'm hoping she won't shut me down. If she ain't the one for the night, I know others in town. Trying to do right. If she go bye, mean some insane thing. That's just what time. If you say that you're gone, I just act like it's nothing to me. When you say that you love me, it's something I didn't believe. Back on my bullshit, stuck on my ways, I always ignored them. On bad behavior, should've done right. You say I lie, shooting the light. Now there's no chilling with you. This that on my mistakes. 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 This one for you. This one for you. This one for I ain't gon' see you again. This one for you. This one for you. This one for the lost me in love and pray. This one for you. 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 Summertime blue. Fall of shit, all aboard, brace the dip, love at war. Wish I could do magic just like Dumbledore. Would we be a better fit if I wasn't so reckless? Never did I leak onto you, wasn't looking a benefit. Follow me down this road. Where we end, I should've been no. Harbored a heart about 2 years ago. Now with a thought, you know how it go. You were a class act that could've played the full stage. Full plate was full, never knew I was capable of playing you. That was too late for two. I was out of my mind, oh nah. Blame it on the wine, oh la. Really not the type for drama. Still I pay the price for karma. You say I lie. Should've done right. Showed in the light. There's no chillin' with you. This that on my.
Fuck is good, everybody. What's going on? What's up, Facebook? What's up, Instagram? What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart. What's going on? Thank you so much for tuning into this week's edition of Grown Talk with Goddess. And thank you, Truth. I haven't thanked you in a little while. You know what?
Shout out to Miss Love 16. Thanks for tuning in on.
Hey, what's going on? We mean not that important as you sit over there eating your little sunflower seeds. Yes. I don't have any teeth, so I can't eat them. But you know what? My passion used to be pistachio nuts. And after I had one of my babies, I was allergic to nuts. So shut up. So I couldn't eat them. So I miss pistachios. And what's the ones that's red? Those are pistachios? Okay. Yeah, I used to like those. And at Christmas time, my mother made like some pecan cookies, and I had a couple of them and almost died. So I'm a little sad about that. No, I can eat peanuts because they're not nuts. Peanuts are legumes or seeds. They grow underground. They are seeds. Nuts grow from trees, like walnuts, pecans, stuff like that. They grow in trees. Everybody always thinks that a peanut is a nut. It's not. So I can eat those. They're actually legumes. That's the only thing I can eat that's like kind of nutty, which is really sad. So, but hey, everybody. Tragic incident. Last Sunday, I was sitting at home in front of my heater in my bedroom, chilling, relaxing like how I do. And a can of hairspray spray exploded, and it bumped into my heater, and it busted me in the face. So I have no heater, and my room is cold, and it's been cold for a week, and I refuse to go buy one.
What's good, Prodigy?
And hey, Prodigy, on top of everything else, my hairspray, like that's got to be glued. That's like $11 a can. So I'm really sad about that. But it exploded, which is a really good reason why you shouldn't keep anything hot next to anything hot, guys. If I don't,
That's the conversation you need to be having.
shut
Not
up.
about all that extra shit. Why would you do that in the first place?
That can of hairspray has been in a little basket sitting on my dresser where the heater has been for weeks. I guess it just got to its boiling point one day and just was like boom and blew up, and it blew up all over my face, and it was hot. So I've been wearing like extra makeup and stuff to hide all the burn marks.
Shout out to Christopher King Cash, bro.
Hey, that's Chris. What's up, baby? We're gonna get ready to call him in a minute.
He's like, you're allergic to nuts, laughing his ass off.
I am allergic to
You
nuts.
don't believe that, right?
I am allergic to nuts. But yeah, he's gonna be our special call-in guest for tonight because he's the one who came up with one of my topics for
Shout out
tonight.
to Luna Hart. Oh, what's good? Oh man. What's
Hi.
good? How are you?
Hi, Luna.
How are things going?
Hi.
Congratulations. Has a wonderful story, man.
Aw.
We got to get her up here on your show. She has a wonderful story.
Okay, we'll definitely
Her
talk
and her
about
husband,
that.
man.
Yo,
Great.
listen, I like that I'm starting to hear like new names that are tuning in. I appreciate all you guys for real. You know you're not gonna get it any realer from anybody except for Truth. Look, Truth. That
What?
should like Truth.
I don't call not me.
Truth. He's gonna tell you the truth, but so am I. I'm just gonna give it to you raw, like how I do.
We don't believe that shit, but go ahead.
Yo, shut up, man. So, a little bit about my week. I started working in Brooklyn, and I'm in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, and I run an office.
How does that work? Like, what time do you actually have to leave?
I leave out of my house every morning at 6:30. At 7. I have to be to work at 9.
Well, that's your problem there. That's too late.
Well, to have to be to work?
Yeah. Supposed to be leaving out earlier than that. But go
At
ahead.
7?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have an issue getting over to Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. It's the parking in
Okay.
Bay Ridge, Brooklyn that is the hardest. It can take me like a good 30, 45 minutes to find parking. And then once you park, you want to call a fucking Uber to come get you from where your car is and bring you to the damn office where you work. It's so far.
Well, you the one who wanted to work there.
For the money. The only reason why I'm crossing the Verrazano Bridge and the Gatos Bridge every day, guys, is for the money. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be doing it.
That's cool.
But, shout out to me for doing that.
How's the new
jackass.
office? Like, how's it going? You getting along with your coworkers? How's that working?
Yeah. The second day I was there was when I got to meet everybody. The first day somebody was out, so I couldn't get a full observation. And I checked the girls out. I bought everybody breakfast. I'm the supervisor there, so I'm not trying to be too friendly with everybody.
You don't bring breakfast in this motherfucker. No snacks, nothing. But go ahead. What kind of breakfast did you buy?
Shut up.
Did you buy a real breakfast or you bought like a whack ass breakfast?
We ordered breakfast from a bagel shop, but this is where my post from today goes. I guess New Yorkers don't eat Taylor ham.
Depends.
Yo,
Well, you're in Brooklyn, so I don't think.
I asked Delaney if he knew what Taylor ham was. He said, "Hell no." I
That
understand
used
that
to be the shit back in the day.
New Yorkers do not eat Taylor ham. I don't understand. They said their national sandwich is a bacon, egg, and cheese all in one word.
All day.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Salt, pepper, ketchup.
Salt, pepper, ketchup. So I've been trying to teach myself how to
Salt,
say it
pepper,
like
ketchup.
a New Yorker. So all day, but it's crazy that there's no Taylor ham in Brooklyn, New York, or anywhere in New York. They don't know about Taylor ham. I don't know what you're missing out there. That shit is some good shit, yo. Whatever it is. So anyway, other than that, week has been good. Everybody's doing good. Everybody's healthy. I hope everybody out there is staying healthy. COVID is still a thing, so make sure you're still wearing your face mask, social distancing, and washing your hands. That's the medical side of me that comes out, and it has to,
Okay.
especially sometimes. I could be serious at some points. All right, so I want to get right to my topic, and I want to show you guys how real I am.
What's good, Emily? Dang, she got home quick.
Yes, she did. Hey, Emily. I want to.
Christopher says send a prayer for my children's mom. She had two heart attacks.
today.
Oh,
Oh my
gosh.
gosh, Chris, I'm so sorry. That I will do.
Thoughts and
Shout out
prayers,
to,
homie.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers to her. That's crazy. I want to get right into my topic, and that's actually Chris who's
What's good, Tone?
talking to me. Hey, Tony, what's going on? And like I was saying, I want to let you guys know how I am. If you come to me with a topic, I'm gonna put it up on my show, and I'm gonna let people comment on it, and we're gonna discuss it, and it's gonna be dissected. And I know that I was supposed to have been starting my show out today with what makes me happy, which I didn't forget about, and it's the way I plan on ending my show because it's very short. But we're gonna talk about it. So Chris hit me up the other day, and he says to me, I have a topic for your show. So I'm like, all right, you know, tell me what the topic is. He goes, listen, it'd be better if I call you. I immediately shot him my phone number. Now, what I thought was cute about the conversation that I had with Chris was we were like friends from, years ago. We met like in the group scene on Facebook. And, like we were friends, never anything like that. But he was afraid, per se, to approach me because he didn't think I was going to know who he was. And then when he called me, I knew exactly who he was. I surprised him with something that I knew about him that he probably didn't think I was going to know.
Okay.
And it just goes to show, like, I pay attention to all my Facebook friends. I pay attention to everybody, but mostly, all my social media friends. For those who don't think I'm watching, I might not ever comment or like because I feel like I should only be the one who gets comments and likes. But I do pay attention to posts. And I will definitely put up a question that anybody has. And it could be anonymous. With him, he made it so out there that I felt like I couldn't make him anonymous. I asked him if he could call in on my show. And, he agreed to do so. So I got to send him a message real quick to have him call in. But he's watching. So since you're watching, Chris, go ahead and call in. He approached me with this question. And again, like I said, he's getting ready to call in. So he'll be able to better explain it if I didn't. Question from a male viewer. Why do bitter baby mamas allow the bad fathers to see and spend time with their kids, but the good fathers that provide have a hard time? Chime in. I knew, it's almost like I pay attention so much to my friends on Facebook. I knew the ones that were gonna like read this post and were like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely comment on Kara's topic. It probably would have did a lot better if I had it up there a little longer. And he did hit me up with it, but like I said, I've been working in Brooklyn. I think I spoke to Cash on Wednesday about this. So I was only just able to get it up there today. But and I apologize for that. And if anything else
How you doing, homie? You there?
does come up, we'll
I'm here,
let you know.
man.
Okay, he said, "Hey, Cash from the Bronx."
How you doing? How you doing? How you
Oh,
doing?
you from the BX?
Yeah, I'm from the
All
Bronx.
right, I'm off.
Man.
I was off the Grand Concourse. BX all day, baby.
I'm from the Bronxville Projects, man.
Holla.
Hey,
VIP all day. You already know.
all right, all right. So, do you want to further elaborate into this topic before I start reading some of the comments, or I start giving my opinion on it? Like, talk to me like how we were talking about this before.
Yeah, I just want to say just like this, right? Every man in any situation he in with a female, I feel like, first of all, for fellas out there saying, "Oh, I love her," like, you understand?
Mhm.
If she got kids before you, you understand? You don't love them kids genuinely, like you feel like you love that woman, you don't love her. Because all her love goes in, to me personally, all women love goes to their children or to what they got done personally for themselves, right?
Right.
So, with that said, it's like women, for the women that's listening out here, right? If you got a man, you love that man, or you say you love that man, and you want that man to stick around, it ain't about, you know what people talk about a lot, they say it's about what he could do for you. That's what women is taught. If he can't do for you, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't progress. That's a lie. What a man is trying to do, if he can't do it at the moment, if he's trying, it's more than the failed absence of other parents. Like, you understand?
Okay.
Like, so for instance, I give y'all a little scenario, right? If a man, right? I'm a quote unquote, if a man wants to feel like, oh, this week I could do for everybody and not do for myself, just take care of everybody, that's fine. But if a man can't provide for you at that time, that don't mean, oh, the man don't love you. Like, oh, some women take it as the man don't love me. Or he don't care about my situation. Maybe this week it wasn't about your situation. Like you understand? If a man provides for you, say, give or take, a man get 30 days out the whole year. Each of them 30 days, it don't matter which days or which months it come in. If he take 2 days out to saying, oh, listen, I want to go buy me something. I want to go do this for me. After he taking care of your kid, you shouldn't feel a type of way if the man cannot do. You understand? When he, especially if he tell you he can't do it at the moment. A lot of women get it confused when they think about certain things like, oh, he can't do it. Granted, in their mind it's like he can't do it, so he ain't gonna be able to do it. It can mean I can't do it at the moment, and I'll get back to you later, or maybe tomorrow when it's a better day. But women, y'all gotta realize though, look at what a man do for you every day. Like you understand? If at that moment you feel like, oh, this ain't what you want, the best thing to do is leave the situation, right? To everybody else.
I completely understand that.
Host, am I getting something back? It's just like
Well, here's the.
basically, if I can't do for you today, don't be mad at me. You understand? Say if you a man, you take care of all your responsibilities. You understand? Just say you take care of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Or maybe you took care of some of them. You understand? You
Okay.
did something instead of doing nothing. My thing is, we talk about absent fathers. You understand? I have a thing with absent fathers because it's like us good guys out here that don't want to see no harm come to your children, don't want to see them fail in life, don't want to see them not go to school. You understand what I'm saying? Like y'all should appreciate that because it's a lot of absent people that just walking around and their life is like they living a golden life while their kids sit here and struggle. Like you understand? And
I
they
do.
leave it on the next man to take care of their responsibilities.
Yeah. Yeah.
To me, that is not a man.
Shoot, I don't
I
think.
can be wrong,
No, you're not
right?
wrong. You're not wrong. That's
That is
definitely
not a
not a man.
man. A man is a person who's gonna wake up one day and realize like this ain't what she this ain't what she want. This ain't what she need in her life. Like you understand? I gotta change things. Like I gotta change my surroundings. And if you chilling around a whole bunch of people who ain't doing nothing, God, if I'm lying, strike me right now and kill me. But that means you're gonna be doing the same thing.
You're right. You're
You only as
absolutely
good as
correct.
the company you keep. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
So to say that, I'm saying, look, I stay around positive vibes, right? To keep my mind positive. Everybody should do the same thing. If somebody telling you constantly like, oh, you don't do this or you don't do that, and you know for a fact you doing these things they're saying, you're not doing, you don't need to be around them.
Okay.
You're only good as you look. And I say that to say this. People might say something about you that gives other people an image of you. Like you understand? So when they see you, if somebody said, "Oh, he a bum ass nigga," please believe you me. Well, if your lady said it about you, when her family come around, they looking to see if you that bum ass nigga. Like you understand?
Yeah.
Am I lying?
No, you telling the truth.
Stop me when I'm wrong. All
You're
right.
you're right. You're absolutely
So
correct.
that's like saying, say today you're a billionaire, tomorrow you ain't got no money. Nobody gonna love you tomorrow. But if that person you ride with is real enough, when your bank go to zero, they still gonna up you. They're not gonna down you. You understand?
Right.
Like, and that's it. And I want the viewers to be able to make their comments, say what they say, and we see where it goes. Because maybe I'm wrong,
Well,
right?
okay, here's the thing. I have a few baby daddies, and you know that's what I said to you when I spoke to you the other day. That was the first thing I said to you.
Mm-hmm.
I do have two that are a little bit more on the absent side, and I have one that sees his kids a little bit more often than a lot more often than the other two. Now, o- okay, and the one in the middle that that I'm referring to is the one who came, after I had already had four kids, and he still be
Mm-hmm.
around after I have my two kids. I have his kids in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
When he comes around, he does for all of the kids.
You understand? Like that's what he's supposed to do. If
He's
he love you, care about you, that's what he's gonna do.
well, we're not together, and like I don't even care if he loves.
Listen, you ain't got to be together with somebody for them to love and care about you.
Okay.
And that's where everybody get twisted. Everybody think, oh, because this person cares for me so much, that person in love with me. Oh, I gotta stop talking to this person. Oh, maybe that person got the best interest heart right now, and you taking it as sexual content. Maybe not even. It ain't even gotta be sexual. It could be like, oh, he just want to flirt with me to, like I said, get in my pet.
Well, that's where I was going a little bit from like a woman's perspective as to why she gives maybe one of her baby daddies a little bit more of a harder time than the other one. It just so happens to be that you feel as though it's more like the deadbeat baby fathers have it a lot more easier than the fathers who really want to be in their
Yeah,
kids' lives.
yes, they do.
Okay, so it's like the
That's what
nothing.
I feel.
It's the. But do you think maybe it's that way because they are absent? So if they want to see the kid, you probably should just let them see the kid.
It make it easier for them because they was absent so long, they forget about. Like you understand, women tend to forget how a person gonna feel. Like I was there all the time. Like certain women beat certain men up to a higher standard than the person they're dealing with because they don't know how to deal with that person. To me, about how that person feel about their kids if that's not their, biological parent. Put
Okay.
it like that.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait to get on this one.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Truth. Chime in.
I will say this. First of all, the being there for other kids that are not yours is a total different thing. Shout out to Nick. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey,
BX all
Nick.
day. But I say this. Now, when you do date a woman with kids that's not yours, I'm kind of crossed on whether a man should be there and not be there from this standpoint. If you're there helping out and taking care of the kids, when she claims them on tax season, does she give you money?
Yo, come on.
No, I'm dead serious. No, I'm just saying. Facts. Facts. If you're dating a woman that has kids
Look,
and
when
you're
you say
helping
cut you your check, right? Please cut me my check if that's.
and real talk, because at the end of the day, both of you guys are supporting the kids. So for guys who date women with kids, they spend their money on the kids, but come tax season, the wife or the woman claims the kids and doesn't give you anything.
That's not.
Or again, for one, what happened with my son's moms, when I met her, her
Yep.
daughter was 6 months. I created a bond with this child, and when me and her stopped dating, that bond that I created
sound
with
like
that
you shoulda
child
kept
was
the
broken.
child.
What you say, homie?
See what I'm talking about? But
Well, I
you
mean,
was a good person to that child.
right, but see,
Is my thing.
but I see the thing about it, which is kind of like dangerous dating someone with kids. At the end of the day, that's not your child. Now, even though because it always kills me, you're supposed to treat that child like it's yours because you're dating that woman. But if you and that woman broke up and you created that bond with the child, is she going to allow that bond to continue?
Probably not. Probably not. Like,
And that's the thing about the whole crazy thing. Now, as far as the bitter baby mothers, any and everything, I think men need to hold themselves accountable. You need to know who you're dating. Just because she looks good, her body is good, you go skeeting all in there, and you have no idea what this young lady's mental capacity is like. Let's talk about my daughter's mother. I met my daughter's mother when she had a son already. I treated that young man like he was my child. Me and her had a child together. I did not change anything that I treated him. I treated my daughter, but then we broke up. And again, that son was taken away from me. Now, mind you, she immediately put me on child support, which I loved. But at the end of the day, her son, who his father only seen him the day he was born, not since then, she refuses to put him on child support, but immediately put me on one.
yeah, listen, I was arguing with my baby father the other day, and I told him, all right,
Which
look,
one? You got 15 of them motherfuckers.
I
you
do
gotta
not
be more,
have
you got,
15
you gotta
baby
be more
fathers.
straight to the
Yo,
point.
you out of line. Which one? You got 15 of them motherfuckers.
Do not have
Yo,
15 baby
God.
fathers.
What's good, Ron? Thanks for
Yeah.
tuning in. Yo, guys, make sure you check
Hey,
out
Ron.
the RNG podcast. They're on Facebook. They're on Anchor. They're on every major platform. Make sure you check them out.
He was supposed to be
thank
here
you.
with me tonight.
No, that's Ron. You were supposed
Oh.
to meet with
Sorry.
what's the name? Where she was crazy. But you know, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think women understand how hard it is for a man to date a woman with kids. It's not even
Vice
the
versa.
I don't care about because at the end of the day, a woman doesn't go as far as a man can go, especially when you're around a child. Like if she has a boy and he wants to, and there are a lot of people out there, yeah, boss at 15. But it's just more lines of, it's
Talk your
hard.
shit, man.
It's hard to date a woman with kids. You got baby father drama, and I don't care what any woman says, no woman can come as hard as a man can come. Nigga get shot, stabbed, all kinds of other shit, dealing with someone in that situation. And then on top of that, we create a bond with the child, and then the moment things don't work out, we're excluded from that child's life. But then again, like my man Christopher said, okay, if we're going out, I gotta make sure I pay for everybody. So then again, when I tell all these fathers out here, and I'm saying this with a straight motherfucking face, if you are helping that young lady take care of her kids, you need to be broke off for tax season. Period.
Okay. You know my situation is different because I take
Well,
care
you got
of...
40 kids, so that's
Are we up to 40 now?
it gets higher every time.
Guys, it's going to get higher and higher every single week.
You got 40 of them, so you know we gotta. It's a lot of baby daddies, a lot of money. You gotta share that wealth.
Yeah,
and
shut
also just to put it out there, what's good, Mikey J? Thanks for tuning in, man.
Hey, what's
Yo,
going
Mike,
on?
we're gonna be down there in February, man. Definitely coming down there. Make sure y'all following Mikey J. This is a phenomenal Grammy Award-winning producer,
Hey.
a writer, a director. This man's behind a lot of things. He gives back all the time, man. Thank you.
Hey. Okay, so what I was saying was, in my case, with me, I enabled, I think, my baby fathers to the point where it spoiled them, and they never wanted to do much of anything, period. So we pretty much got together. We moved in together like a month later. I was pregnant with their kids, and then they just never left me.
Well, from your standpoint, like you are one of the young ladies that make a good salary.
Yeah.
So you make a good salary, and you're the type of young lady that would date a broke ass motherfucking dude and still take care of him.
Yo, you know
So what? I'm dead ass serious. You know me. I don't pull no punches. I'm gonna tell her how it is.
Fuck, yo.
At
Yo,
the
listen.
end of the day, I'm sorry if you're saying
I
you ain't
can't
never
help-
have a man
I-
take you out on a fucking date. You've dated a lot of broke motherfuckers.
I've never been out on a date.
Right. So you dated some
YouTube,
broke ass
Facebook,
motherfuckers.
Instagram.
Yes,
But I
you
take
did.
these men out on dates.
Right. So then again,
I take
you
them out.
created that
You
world.
created that image for
Right.
yourself.
You
Yeah.
created that
Because
world where the men that you dated.
You want to know why? Because you probably got that man so spoiled he feel like he ain't got to spend nothing because you got it. That's the image you created.
That's it.
Like you understand?
That is 100% what I did, but I don't know why I keep doing the same things over and over again. I keep meeting that type of guy. So this type of guy that you're referring to, or this type of situation, I don't know anything about this. I can't be bitter. These guys aren't leaving me. They're not leaving me. They're still so stuck far up my ass. I don't know what this feels like. I can't be bitter.
Because they're also dependents for you.
Yes.
So you got 40 kids plus the 15 baby daddies. You up to 55.
Yo, you know what? Damn mess.
But no, I mean, here's the thing. If just like the reverse one for the guys who, a post came out, it was crazy, to where it says a woman wouldn't date a man who didn't have money, but a man to date a woman who doesn't have money, which is the dumbest shit in the world. It makes absolutely no
Yeah, I
sense.
swear to God, it is. I never understood that, and I'm be honest with you. I would date a woman without no money, but eventually, we gonna come up with a plan where we gonna get you some money. We not gonna sit there and act like you not having money don't bother me, because for a fact that bothers a male for a female not to have it. You understand? I don't care. You want to know what's really real is everybody want to be a trapper, rapper, scammer, big. You ain't got to do nothing. But at the end of the day, when that man leaves you, what he taught you?
Nothing.
You got to depend on the next man
Exactly.
in order for you to get a bag.
I know
If
nothing
the
of
man
this.
teaching you to get up, go get your own stuff, get your own bag, and don't look at nothing, don't worry about nothing. Like, prime example, my brother, I will tell you, him and the girl he deal with, great relationship, bro. And they're not even together. The way they click so hard, you would think they was in a relationship.
Wow.
I swear, but it's all about who wants to see you do better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If a man don't want to see you do better, he do what you not having enough, because you know what he thinking? He said, because as soon as I leave here, she ain't got nothing. She gonna call me.
Well, I feel you to a certain extent. Me, if she ain't about shit, she can keep it moving.
Yeah, you
Because-
know
no,
what?
That's
seriously.
what I'm saying.
At the end of
And
the
you be
day,
lucky, that's what I'm saying. You be lucky if a guy want to deal with you after that.
I mean, we're not even having a conversation. If you're going through
I know
issues
nothing of this.
and problems, then solve them shits. Then come seek me out after you find something. I'm not here. I don't believe in Captain Save-A-Hole, all that stuff. I'm good. I don't take care of no grown ass motherfucker that's not my child.
I know nothing of this. I know nothing of this at all. In
Well, I
fact,
mean, you
I'm
know-
so sad that I know nothing of this.
It is.
I need a Captain Save-A-Hole. Can someone come save
Sarah
me?
got me on my shit tonight.
Listen, I
She
need
got me on
something.
my shit tonight. As she should, though. Because there's something that needs to be addressed. For all you go on out there, stop shitting on the good guys, man.
Well, see,
Some of us- Some of us only want to be treated right. And for all the good guys, well, the bad guys out there, stop shitting on these good-ass women. Because they do want to be loved the right way, too.
they
You know
don't.
what I'm saying? I know it's a bunch
I
of
do.
bad people out here probably listening to your shit right now, like these niggas telling.
Yeah.
Nah, niggas ain't telling nothing but the truth. Stop trying to do shit you know you won't want done to you. I had to learn the
say,
hard way. Look, see?
I
See?
say-
I had to learn the hard way. I had good women in my life.
right.
You know what I'm saying? but I done been done so bad. I don't know how to I didn't know how to treat him.
Okay.
Like, you understand? So don't take it as, oh, he asking this question, but what about him? I'm telling you right now, I wasn't the greatest person. This is why I'm asking this question. This is why I'm stuck and trying to understand what's going on. And y'all need to pay attention. Because everybody that look good ain't good for you. You
Facts.
know, y'all women out here, y'all want a 5-star nigga. Y'all want the nigga to all the gold chains, all the money in the world. But the brokest nigga in the world can make you happy, man. And that's a fact. You'll never know it because y'all not looking for it. But it's up to you to help him not want to be that person. You know what I'm saying? Me, I ain't never want to be broke. I'm be honest with you. I started packing bags and I was like 7. All right, listen, if I ain't gonna do it, somebody got to.
That's right.
Who gonna do it for you?
That's right.
But realistic, like everybody needs to get live and get with each other too. Cause this ain't a game. Like this is a real problem. A lot of black kids growing up without their daddy because, you know.
Yeah.
Well, we also got to remember.
Like that's going on.
We also got to remember we're flawed creatures. Every human being is flawed and have selfish ways. And if we take the time to get to know the person opposite from us, then we'll know what type of person that individual is. And we're always trying to blame somebody else for the problems we got ourselves into.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I also want to tell men, stop being scared of the court system. And I'm speaking.
That's a lot of our problems too.
I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from experience. I have custody of my son now. So what I'm trying to explain to people, stop being scared of the court system. As long as you taking care of your child, paying your child support on time, she can play with, oh, you can't see your child shit. The courts only allow that shit but so far or so long. There are so many dudes out here that I know of that would awarded custody of their kids because that woman kept playing games with the kid. Stop being scared of the court system from that perspective. Don't let this chick walk over you because a person can only do to you what you allow them to do.
Yep. That's for damn sure.
The judge would give her a couple of times and she stopped doing that. Imagine her being on child support. That's the greatest incentive you should have out there, fellas. Putting her on child support to help pay your rent.
Listen, you know what? That's not all we be paying doing the child support.
There are a lot of women out here that don't have no fucking jobs, just living off of child support.
Yo, I want to be one of them women. I think I should be able to, motherfucker. All these damn kids and I'm working all hard and stuff.
With 40 and a half kids? Absolutely. That's a hell of child support check.
I think I need to be, you say, you know what? You know what?
Where those comments at? Let's see what everybody had to say about it.
Okay, shout out to Eric Daniel Ash. He said, seems like he had bad ones giving them good sex, and the good ones are busting their ass, and they don't care. Shout out to Lord Robinson. This is my boy that's in the polygamous marriage. He said, the question the world would love to get answered.
Facts.
Shout out to Tanya Bailey. She said, it's because it's not about the kids. It's about the part you play in the baby mother's life. And this is what I said to Cash when we spoke. Like, if this is something that's coming from, like, personal experience, like something that he's dealing with personally, maybe she caught him cheating, maybe, you know, whatever the case may be. Maybe she found some phone numbers. With me in my situation, with my baby's father, is I don't like the way his new girl vagina looks. So he's going on child support. He's going on child support. Yeah, that shit is the ugliest thing I ever seen. I wish I could put it up here. But for that reason, because he didn't step his game up and he went backwards, he's going on child support. Because if you'd fuck that, you'd fuck me over. And
That's
I don't got
bitter.
time for that.
That's bitter right there.
It's very bitter.
Okay.
He should have found one that was shaved. Shout out to Wilma. She says Tanya Bailey couldn't have said it any better myself. Shout out to Kurt Tripp GQ. He said it's a good question. I know I'm a great dad, not just with support, but with the time as well. I spend more time with my daughter than I bet 90% of the dads in the whole city, and I believe him. Every time I see him, he's with his little blonde head, blue eyed daughter. They're adorable. Shout out to Tony Williams.
Yeah, shout out to him though, because if you see it, Kerry, you know he ain't lying, man.
Yeah, yeah, I see him all the time with his daughter. I love
And
yo.
that's what's up.
It does something to me. Like it makes me
You're
a little
looking out,
moist
bro.
down below when I see a man pushing a baby carriage, or when I see a man holding the baby in the little book bag like the moms be doing. That
Man,
hits a
I'm mad you missed me pushing it. Shit, I was pushing that motherfucker like no tomorrow. I give a fuck. Where
I
you want
love
to go?
to.
You want to go across the water? We going.
I love to see that. I love to see fathers who do that with their kids. It does something special for me.
And shout out to that man, bro. Like, listen, to me, if you take care of your kids and other people's kids, listen, you know what you do? You tag whoever you're in a situation with, and you let it rock. You understand? Because that's who we talking to.
Yeah.
And the people that do it need to really, you know what I'm saying, speak about it. Tell how you feel about it. Like, oh, I don't let this and that go on because of this.
Yeah.
Like, listen, you got a voice. You can use it.
Yeah. All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like,
I got a couple of more comments I wanted to read real quick. Tony Williams, he's on tonight. He says, I think it's a toxic ass mindset. Bitter baby mamas that do right by their baby daddies are that way because he might be struggling like her financially, or she doesn't want to be the responsible parent. Meanwhile, the good baby daddy gets the short end of the stick because he's living his best life away from her foolishness. And that's where the bitterness and resentment comes in.
Facts.
Make his life miserable when it comes to the kids and be proud of it. Women who are like that don't deserve to be parents, but that's just my opinion. I put a meme up on Facebook, and it was like a Latina woman dangling her Latina son and Latina daughter, saying, be careful who you have kids with. And she's dangling them, and the father's like reaching out for him and shit. I only say it's Latina because, like, if you look for the picture, they're Spanish people. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that that's what that is about, but be careful who you have kids with. Some women do dangle the kids over the father's heads. Yo, I want my kids to go with your motherfucking father, man. I want them to go. I want them all to go. I don't know what it's like to be without all of my kids all at once. I haven't even been on a
yeah,
vacation.
we know you want yours to go, Kara.
Yes.
Don't even worry about it.
In my case,
I like that you tell the truth. You sound like you slammed the mic down for that one.
yeah, yeah, that was my hand hit the table. I want my kids to go with their fathers. Please, I will never
'cause
stop
that
that from happening. Never.
You want to know what, man? Absent dads is the cause of a lot of kids, you know what I'm saying, doing what's done now in the streets, man. 'Cause without a father, bro, every kid needs a father. Without a father, you mess up the kid's structure, you heard? They need a mother and they need a father. They don't need just one person. You want to know what I hate to hear a woman say?
What?
To be honest with you?
What?
To say to another woman, Happy Father's Day.
Yo, a lot of
Like,
men
what?
get upset by that, but I don't understand why.
Listen, I get it. We give y'all shit on Mother's Day, but y'all not going to do that shit on Father's Day. Like, come on.
We take y'all little
Nobody
holiday.
tell us Happy Mother's Day.
Yo, don't nobody give a shit about Father's Day. They don't even make gifts and stuff and balloons.
They don't.
And commercials and none of that.
Mother's Day, every restaurant is crowded. Father's Day, nigga, you can book. You don't got to do reservations. You just show the fuck up.
Carol, I'm about to tune back in with you. She calling me and she in the hospital. Let me get to her.
All right, man. Thanks
All
for
right.
tuning in. Appreciate
Thank
it, man.
you so much, Cash. Thank you.
Thank you, too.
All right. Bye, honey.
Y'all have a good night. I'm going to tune right back in if y'all still on.
Okay. All right. Good luck with everything. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. Yeah, that was Cash again. And like I said, you hit me up with a topic. If you want to talk about it and put it out there, I'll put it up on my show. Got a problem with it. A couple of more comments. Kevon Shipman. He says because they hate that some men can separate the two, meaning he can take care of his kids and never want to have sex with her again, and probably the fact she ain't find a new man that she can throw in her baby father face. Damn. It was like
Sound like he's speaking from experience.
yeah, I was about to say it was like he was looking at my
He was
window
saying-
like yeah, that's
He's like,
what-
this bitch right here.
That sounds like definitely something a woman would do. Rod B Dolo, and I tell you what, I love his mother. I've known his mother Nikki for years. Rod be going crazy on my Facebook posts, and a lot of what he talks about are bitter baby mothers. So I knew when I posted this up, he was gonna be on my page, and he was gonna have something just plain and simple to say, and he was gonna keep it pushing, because that's Rod. Like he's very passionate about the whole thing. He wants to see his kids more and be around the kids more, but he got bitter baby mothers. He says, cause they mad, they fucked up with the nigga who actually cared.
Damn. Shit.
And,
Okay, homie.
You know, like I said, he pulls through. He leaves a little sentence or two on a couple of comments that I've ever seen, and he'll just keep skating off.
Hey, you so like I said, my daughter's mother never put her son's father on child support. I got put on immediately.
What did you do to her?
I guess not give her away.
Did you cheat on her?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I told Rod, I said, I knew you were going to show up on this post, and he says, Kara, you already know. I already knew he was going to pull up. Like, this is his thing. This is what he talks about. Shout out to Ginger Feliciano. She says,
Is she a redhead?
Uh-uh.
So why do you name Ginger? We got to find that out. Okay.
Yeah. She said LMAO. Probably because the bitter baby mom is bitter because she wants the shitty dad back in her life, and he doesn't want her.
Rod says Father's Day isn't even on the calendar.
It sure isn't. Who said that?
Rod.
Rod?
Ron.
Oh, Ron. Okay. She also went on to say, but she'll do anything to be around him or in his life. While the good fathers get that shitty end of the stick because she doesn't want him, but is too selfish to see he is a good father. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I can understand where she's coming from with that. I don't even know if it has anything to do really with a woman being bitter. You know, some are just upset that, you know, like the relationship didn't work, and he's going to eventually end up being with somebody else. I don't think that makes him bitter. Depending on the length of the relationship, the severity of the breakup, what actually happened, you know, it's hard to speculate on how some may feel. But I know me personally, my baby father is going on child support because his girl's vagina is ugly. And that's the truth.
Okay.
That's the exact reason why he's going on. The simple fact that I feel like he should have to pay to see the kids because he's kissing on that vagina and then coming to my house and trying to kiss on my kids. And that's it.
Thanks for tuning in, Maureen Scott. Thank you.
Paying and you know, guys, y'all know I'm just kidding.
No, she not.
Y'all know I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
No, she not.
I don't have any of my baby fathers on child support. I don't need their money. I make my own for all of my kids. I think I'm doing okay. And that was it on this. But I wanted to put it up and see what people thought about the situation.
I mean, no, it's a great thing. It's just, again, as men, we lead with the wrong head. We never take I would say never. Majority of the time, we don't take the time to truly get to know an individual, to be around them, to see how they interact with other people.
So then you shouldn't be sticking your dick in nothing raw, shooting up the club.
I said men are their own
Yo,
problems.
men want to always be victims. Oh my God, I ain't even want them fucking kids. I ain't even want them fucking kids. Okay, well, guess what?
That sounded real personal, the way you said.
Oh, I hear it all the time.
I'm just saying more lines from the standpoint, take the time. We always, well, I mean, hey, it takes two. You sat there letting niggas shoot the club up, so.
Okay, first of all, you act like a lot of these women be like, yes, come at me. If you meet a girl and she already got mad kids. What type of jackass are you to shoot her fucking club up and then bitch when she has your kid?
Well,
What did you think was gonna happen?
Well, that's because you know you take care of all them niggas.
You know what? Shut up.
Your dependence is serious, yo. When you got that stimulus, you got about 1.2 mil. How many kids you got? But we're flawed creatures. We're spiteful. We're angry. The only thing I tell people at the end of the day, you have to roll with the punches. And from a man's standpoint, do not be scared of the court system when it comes to your family and your child. Anything else, I don't care, knock yourself out. But when it comes to your child, do not be scared of the court system. I always tell dudes all the time, if you're a real man, you want to take care of your kids, put yourself on child support. Child support is not a bad thing. She can't ask you for 1 penny more than what you already pay.
No, the only thing with that is she can't ask for any arrears going back from the day they were born.
Can.
Not if the father puts himself on.
It depends. But for the most part, the day they're born, you're on the hook.
Yeah.
But,
Really?
you know.
I heard that if a father goes down and
you
applies
still,
for...
from the time the child's born, you're on the hook.
Mm.
And in some states, you don't even have to sign the birth certificate.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, as long as she put your name down, she can give a fake address.
Yo, you lying.
It happens, I think it was Michigan or Missouri, because they had a bunch of guys on camera. They gave the fake address, and because the person didn't show up to court, they were automatically put on child support. They can't get themselves off.
Are you serious?
Facts. So, I mean, like I said, like, even if you got fooled and she or he wasn't what you thought they were, the moment you let someone know that they can hold power over you, they will. They will. So what I'm saying to people over there, don't let that stuff get you as bad as it is. I'm telling you. Put yourself on child support, take it to court, get a visitation of your child. That'll burn them more than anything. The moment you let someone know that their actions can move or motivate you to anger, they're going to keep doing it.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. No. I'm not a bitter person. I don't know of this person that they talk about, you know, women who take advantage and, you know, do this.
So we got Charlene. I hope I pronounced your name right.
Hey, Charlene.
That's your people's?
In.
Charlene says she wants to come on the show.
Yo, listen, come on
through.
Where you at, Charlene?
Are you in the tri-state? Let us know.
Let me know. Leave your information. Damn, this is Facebook, right?
Yeah.
The chat on Facebook? That's the chat on Facebook?
Yeah.
And I'm tagged in it? Send me a friend request, Charlene, if you can. If not, oh no. I got it set up that I can't. So, you know what? I got to go on your page.
I'll reach out to her.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Reach out to her whenever you're ready, Mama. Whatever you want to talk about.
And even if
right
you're not, we could do like we did today. We do call-ins.
Yeah, we could do a call-in as well.
So if you're not in the tri-state, we can still have you on.
Absolutely. That's what's up. And if there's anybody else that want to come sit with the goddess, let me know. You know what's so funny? And I'm done with this topic. Thank you so much again, Cash, or Chris, a.k.a. Cash from the Bronx. I appreciate you reaching out to me, you know, with this topic, and I'm glad that we were able to discuss it. And I hope we were able to get you some good answers. If anything else comes through, you're tagged on the post, so I'll definitely make sure you get those responses from maybe some more of the dudes. But it's not something that you're going through by yourself. A lot of men hit me up on a side note, like, yo, you know what? I know exactly what dude is going through. You know, and I get it. And we're women, and we're emotional beings, so, you know, we have a tendency of being a little bit, like Truth says, flawed, but make it
My
work
thing
for the
is this.
kids.
The moment, I don't mind you spiting the dude, but the moment you spite your child, that's what the problem is.
Right.
And especially if it's an individual who wants to be there and is a good parent and you're spiting that for that, that's when it's like, okay, like you really need to go sit your ass down somewhere.
Right, right. Absolutely. All right. So, real quick, last week, and we're going to end off the show with this, but last week on my show, we ended it with Truth asking me what was going to ever make me happy. I've been doing this show for 2 years, and you guys have been hearing me complain about baby daddy number 1, baby daddy number 2, baby daddy number 3. Like, all the baby daddies, you've been hearing me complain about the kids and the job and the working and everything else, the flawed and failed relationships that I've had, the side chick that I became instantly because I had no idea that the bitch was crazy or that he was even with her. I've put you guys through my entire life over the past 2 years. Had 2 babies while doing Grown Talk with Goddess. Truth asked me last week to be prepared.
We're not messing with you, Gerald. You were supposed to be here today.
Yeah, what's up, Gerald? Check your inbox. You asked me if you could be on the show. I told you to come through tonight, and now I see you up here. He said I'm late. Catch the replay, and we're gonna talk about when the 2 of you guys can come sit with me up on the show. We're gonna have a juicy topic. When I have him on the show, we're doing threesome talk. Next week, I think I want to talk about polygamy because I got my boy. Shout out to Jada. Me and him was having a conversation about polygamy. I was telling him why I would want 2 husbands, but why my husband couldn't go out and get him another chick on the side.
Well, see, those are all right. So.
No.
Polygamy and poly are 2 different things, and that's what people need to understand. Like, it's not about your cake and eat it too. So what makes you happy? Let's go.
Okay. We'll talk about that next week.
What makes you happy?
Oh, yeah, what makes me happy? Okay. Or what's going to make me happy? What do I need to do with myself in order to be happy?
What's good, Todd? Thanks for tuning in. Check out my man, Todd Lee. He's a great photographer. He does videos. Hit my man up, man.
Yo, Todd, I need some sexy lingerie Valentine's Day shoot pictures.
There you go. He out there in P-Town. Hit her up.
Definitely. So what makes me happy, or what will make me happy? More than anything else in this world, more than anything else, I want to be able to see all of my kids outlive me. If that makes sense, that is the only thing in this world
Facts.
that I care enough about. Fuck everything else. If I never ever meet the right guy, if I never ever get married, if I never ever, I'm pretty much set career-wise with what I want to do. But if I never do anything, I want to be able to see my son walk his wife down the aisle, and all of my other kids get married. My son walk his wife, down the aisle, and my daughter eventually one day get married. I want to grow old with my kids. I want to see my tribe and, what they're going to become and who they are. So as a mother and as a woman and as a goddess, more than anything else in this world, what would make me happy is being able to see my kids out, for my kids to outlive me and for them to be successful, for us to all be healthy, get through life as, what it is going on right now, and just be okay at the end of the day.
I feel you.
Yay! I know you was probably, I want a nigga to rub my back and to lick my feet.
Of course
that would
not.
be nice, especially because I ain't got none of that going on.
That's on you. What Gerald says, y'all got caught up with a bunch of stuff, but we'll definitely be on next week. But after that, okay, sounds good. I feel it too, and it was good to Ben. He's up in here.
Yeah, he talking about because I was talking to him about that shit. I want 2 husbands. I do. I could do 2 different men. With one.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
And if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it, and we'll do that. We'll get out of here. What is the purpose?
So that I have double the loving. What the fuck?
Sad. All right.
Anyway, I don't get any love. So if I can get double
That's
the
your
love,
fucking fault.
that just makes it
You'll get
better.
double the aggravation and ignoring is what you'll get.
No, you know
what you keep grabbing.
Shut up.
It happens.
I'm working on something different. I want everybody to know that I met a white person.
Well, when you talk about relationships, we stop fucking paying attention. Just to let you know that
Shut
right now.
up. No, guys, I'm good. I'm good. As far as the
Right.
relationship goes, whatever happens, happens. I'm to that point. And that's just what it is.
We don't believe that shit.
Shut up.
So we'll give a shout out again. Let everybody know that we stream live simultaneously on Instagram, Facebook, and
Yes.
YouTube.
So
So
excited.
it doesn't matter what platform you love to watch or be a part of. You can join Grown Talk with Goddess or any show we have here on True Vibe TV live. Even after the shows, if you would like to comment, we always follow up on everything.
Yes.
If you have any topics you would like to be a physical guest or a call-in guest, reach out to the host, and we will work that out
Hell yeah.
and make sure that happens.
And if you can't get in contact with me, reach out to Truth. But definitely, I want to speak to the girl who said she wanted to come sit with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out.
Okay. And Gerald, when you're ready, you let me know.
I think they said next week they will both come up.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about the threes, because you already know, like, they got a lot of people that don't know what a threesome is.
Yes, we have to refresh everybody's memory about a threesome. 3 women can't have a threesome, right?
They can.
Okay. It's just a special way they have to do it. We'll talk
Hey,
about it.
We'll talk about
We'll
it.
talk about it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's edition of Grown Talk with Goddess. Y'all know I'm here for it, man. No matter what. I've been at work. I got up since 5 this morning. Went and did my workout. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And I'm always going to be here for it. I'm not going anywhere. So everybody knew who tuned in tonight. I hope to see you next week when we talk about threesomes. It's going to be a good show. If you're not my
week
friend.
after next is threesome. Next week is polygamy.
Oh, no. Well, no, because whenever Gerald comes,
Right, you want to talk about threesome.
we want to do the threesome because
Okay.
there's 2 of them going to come on the show.
Right.
So we'll play it by ear whenever that is. I want to
Okay,
talk
sounds
to
good.
men, and it would just be dope to be in between 2 different men talking about threesomes because I'm silly like that.
Okay.
As long as they're comfortable with it. So we'll talk about threesomes, and then we'll do the polygamy talk, follow, whatever, vice versa. Either way, watch my show because it's always good, and I always got some juicy shit going on. And if you're not my friend on Facebook, find me. Or reach out to me, hit me up in my inbox. I'll check it, and we can become friends. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next week. Everybody stay safe.